You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video. Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Tennis Ace, June's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alrighty. Ow! I pulled my hand away, feeling a sharp sting when I touched the scratched up area. At least it's not bleeding anymore. They insisted on checking me up when we got to the hospital, even though I only drove in with Yuuichi-san in the ambulance to accompany him. If I told them about my condition flaring up, they'd insist on having me admitted. I can't go through that right now. They still insisted on checking me up for a concussion and cleaning up my bruises, but it didn't take more than a few minutes for me to get cleared. I fell when it happened. It's a lie. You mean when he pushed you out of the way? Don't lie to them. Just seeing the look on their faces. I can't. What if they knew? They'd probably... Are you okay? Was he really by a car? I take a deep breath, not wanting to break into a fit of dry sobbing. It would probably look so fake, right? If I'm sobbing without tears, no one would really believe me, but I can't help it. Ma'am, please come with me. One of the nurses comes out of the nursing station, walking up to us, a kind smile on her face. Yuuichi-san is still unconscious, but he's not considered to be at risk. However, there are still a few things we'll need to discuss. The doctor will be able to tell you more if you come with me. Thank you. Come on, Aki, let's go. Akiyoshi-san turns around, looking at me while biting his lip. Mom, what about Jun-san? He's been waiting here this whole time, too. My eyes go wide. I wasn't expecting him to throw the attention on me. Oh, right, of course. I'm sorry, I forgot. Kobayashi-kun, would you like to come with us? You must have been so worried this whole time, too. I'm sure Yuuichi wouldn't want that. They're being so nice to me. But they realize that this is all my fault. Still, I want to see Yuuichi-san. Thank you. Michimaya-san reaches toward me when I walk towards them, gently placing a hand on my head and softly running her fingers behind my ear. So warm. We follow behind the nurse. She leads us down familiar corridors past the entrance area and emergency room and into the elevator. Is Yuuichi not? Michimaya-san makes a gesture with her hand, pointing at the emergency room. The nurse smiles, shaking her head. He's been transferred to another department. What a relief. Akiyoshi-san grabs his mom's hand, squeezing it, looking up at her with a smile. His smile is just as strained as hers, but he's still trying to be encouraging. It's okay, Mom. Aniki isn't... He's not, The elevator stops, opening the doors to our destination. It's like, let me, plug this headset in. There we go. Okay. As soon as I see the number on the wall, my stomach turns. Junsen, are you alright? Your face just... Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't like hospitals very much. I can understand that. Fifth floor. One of the two main inpatient wings in the hospital, and also a place I've got to know a little more than I'd like. And I will be doing the alternate version of this, where June is the one who gets hit. Just being here is enough to make me feel trapped again, and I'm not even the patient. The nurse shoots me a look. She knows, and just knowing that she knows makes me even more nervous. I pray silently that she won't say anything. Instead, she looks forward again with a smile, leading us through the halls. A bunch of doors are laid out on both sides, with nothing but room numbers and names on them. We finally reach a specific one with a polar bear in a white jacket already waiting in front of it. He's carrying a tablet in one hand, swiping through it, not even noticing we've arrived until the nurse clears her throat. I've been paged that you were on your way here. You're Yuichi-kun's family, I take it. I've got to say, it's not every day I treat such a well-known patient. Yes, I'm his mother, Misaki Michimaya. This is his little brother, Akiyoshi. And, well, Kobayashi-kun here is a friend of the family. The doctor raises an eyebrow at the last part, his eyes falling on me longer than I like. He sure loves to do that a lot. Good to know he's got such dedicated friends. Doctor, how is Yuichi? Yes, I was about to get to that. I have his exams right here with me. In terms of injuries, he's suffered a mild concussion. We're keeping an eye on it to make sure his brain doesn't swell, but all seems to be fine at the moment. Swells? The bear gently lifts his hand up, gesturing for her to calm down. It's only a precaution. He's given no indication of going down that road. In fact, we believe he should wake up any moment now. There's no need for you to worry. I see. I'm sorry. I just have bad experience with this. Mom, it's all right, sweetie. You don't need to worry about me. Let's focus on your brother, okay? Akiyoshi-kun nods, squeezing his mom's hand even tighter. For the most part, Yuuichi-kun was very lucky. He's in very good physical shape, and that along with the speed of the vehicle contributed to him suffering mostly scrapes and bruises. However, for a second, the bear's face darkened, pulling up his tablet. He tapped on the screen a few times, turning it towards us. There is one problem. When he got hit, his knee took the brunt of the impact, especially after getting dragged by the car. Jesus. As you can see in this x-ray, the damage to his knee was extensive. What do you mean? Is he going to lose his leg? No, nothing quite like that, but he did tear multiple ligaments. He will require surgery to repair the damage, and I assure you there is very little risk, but... Will he still be able to walk? The doctor tries to force a smile, looking Michimaya-san in the eye, nodding a few times and spreading his arms wide. Yes, of course. The damage was disastrous in a sense, but not so severe that it would keep him from walking. He should be able to lead a perfectly normal life after recovery, but... Michimaya-san swallows loudly, staring at the bear with eyes full of expectation, holding a tense silence for quite a few seconds. Finally, the doctor looks away, sighing. He puts both of his hands together, touching the tips of his fingers in a sort of triangle shape and tapping them together over and over again. His eyes soften as he swallows again, showing the first sign of real emotion since he first started talking to us. Realistically, the best-case scenario is that he'll need several months of physical therapy before recovering, and even then, the range of motion of his knee will be somewhat reduced, not to mention how it'll be much more fragile. He wouldn't be able to play tennis anymore. Huh? Did I hear that right? Yuichi-san won't... That can't be right! There's gotta be something you can do! Akiyoshi-kun speaks up for the first time, stepping forward with bloodshot eyes. What will Aniki do if he can't play anymore? I'm truly sorry. But, Doctor, I can't have something like that done to him like that. He'd be destroyed. That's actually not your decision to make, ma'am. Due to his age and the fact that this isn't an emergency surgery, we're actually required to wait for him to wake up so we can get his consent. You'll tell him about this as soon as he wakes up? The bear nods. Ideally, we should be able to clear him for surgery tomorrow morning. However, if he needs more time to think, he can be pushed back to the evening. Still, he's the one that needs to make the decision. No way. Yuichi-san won't be able to play anymore? But he... Tennis is everything to him. How am I... What did I do to you? I ruined your career. I ruined you. Yuichi-san, he'll hate me. I know he will. How can I look at him again? I ruined everything. Stupid. If only it wasn't such a rush to trying to hide my heart's... It had been better if I... Kobayashi-kun? Something heavy falls on my shoulder, making me jump back with wide eyes. Only then do I realize that all eyes are on me. At some point, the conversation had ended. Kobayashi-kun, it's all right. You're having a panic attack again. Remember what I taught you. Focus on your breathing. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. I tried doing as I'm asked, remembering all the times I've had to be calmed down over the years. I've never been good at calming down, even when I've had help, getting my mind to stop running. But Yuichi-san, he knew how... Jun-san, are you all right? He'll be fine. He can be a little overwhelmed right now and needs time to calm down. Nurse, could you help me here? Take Kobayashi-kun someplace quiet until he can calm down. The bear calls one of the nearby nurses. I'm quickly whisked away, leaving Akiyoshi-san and Michimaya-san looking at me with wide eyes the entire time until we leave the corridor. Kobayashi-kun, are you feeling well? If you're having another episode, then I'm fine, Kamiki-san. The news was really shocking. You don't have to worry about me. Second, y'all, it is more time. Alright, guys and gals, we're back. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Okay. I'm fine, Kamika-san. The news was really shocking. You don't have to worry about me. I see. If you feel anything, don't hesitate to let us know. We'll arrange a room for you as soon as possible. That's the last thing I could ever want. Hey, focus on me, okay? You're losing control of your breathing again. Come on, slow, deep breaths. Right. An hour later. My eyes hurt. I've been staring at the ceiling for... I don't even know how long anymore. Focusing on a single spot helps me a little when I need to calm down. Or at least I think it does. This was the worst episode I've had in a long time. How much time has it even been? Maybe I should call up a nurse and ask. Is Kamika-san even still on shift? Would it be okay for me to just head upstairs to Yuichi-san's room? I haven't heard anything from them since I left. Hope his family isn't too worried about me after what happened. Who am I kidding? They have way more important things to worry about than me. Seriously, how selfish can I be? Yuichi-san, I want to go see you again. But Junkun? I snapped myself away from my thoughts, looking back down from the ceiling. You got here before us? Before us? What are you guys doing here? What? We got a message from Aki-kun saying Yuuichi had been in an accident and was here. Isn't that why you're here? How come you got here so fast? Mizuguchi-san and I literally got here in less than 10 minutes. Really? That was fast? Yeah, we were already hanging out in town, so we just hopped on a taxi and got here. A taxi? Oh. If you're feeling so bad that you want to rush home, then we really should grab a taxi. No, I can walk. I want to walk. I don't need help. Yuichi-san! Junkun? Huh? Are you alright? You zoned out completely just now. Actually, now that I notice, what happened to you? You're all scuffed and scratched, and your shirt is even torn around your elbow. Hearing that, I reflexively reached for my arm again, this time managing to hold from wincing in pain when I touched the still stinging fresh scratch in there. What happened to you? It couldn't be. Were you and Yuichi together when... No way! Are you alright? Did you get hurt too? Did you get checked out at all? Why aren't you in a room of your own? Easy there, Mizuguchi-san. Can't you see he's already overwhelmed as it is? But... Junkun, do you need anything? Can I get you something to drink? I shake my head, trying desperately to fix my breathing. I can do this. I can stay strong. I can't let anyone see. Junkun, please, take a second to breathe. You're hyperventilating. Here, let me help. Keisuke-san kneels in front of me, looking up at my face with a smile. He reaches up, placing a hand on my chest. My eyes shoot open wide right away. Focus on my hand. Try to make it move up and down slowly with your chest. Take a deep breath. Stop it! Before I realize, my body moves to push the hand away from me. Why did I picture Yuichi-san in my mind just now? Am I seeing things? Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to quick shout out to all of our lovely patrons. Thank you all for everything y'all do for the channel. We greatly appreciate y'all's support. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!